Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Max. Today, we're going to talk about Johannesburg. This is our economy hub in South Africa. Well, I'll give you some account of what I know about Johannesburg. Even though I won't be talking about everything Johannesburg, but I'll choose what I'm going to talk about in Johannesburg. And even the sections which I felt then were important in Johannesburg. I know the others which are important, but I chose a few of them to talk about. Firstly, Johannesburg was a beautiful place. Was, not now. It was a beautiful place. A beautiful city, which we're proud of as South Africans. If you remember well, if you once stayed in Johannesburg or you're staying in Johannesburg, you will know that we had streets like Hout. Do you know Hout Street? Hout, Bree, GP, around Nugget. We used to have companies like Gado, Universal, and others. They were big musical companies. And if you know Hout, it's where there was streets. There was a street of creatives. Some people don't know that Hout was a big street in South Africa. All those music you used to hear, they were from that street. GP, Hout, that other side, Commissioner. Hout, Commissioner. Those who have been in music, they will tell you about the street. We used to have the best musicians and aspiring musical musicians. But if you can go now to that street, or even to the Gala House, which was at that other side of GP, you'll be ashamed. You'll be ashamed. You'll be sorry. It is destroyed. You know, our history is gone. Now I can't tell my kids that, this Galo produced a lot of the artists in South Africa. Thousands. Not one. Thousands of artists. But now it's dead, that place. One day, if you don't mind, you can take a walk around GP, Hout, yeah, and Nugget. That place is dead. Buildings around that area are depleted. Some are hijacked. Yo, guys, it's a pity. I don't know what is happening in South Africa. The same street, if you go down, if you go down around the same GP street, there was a big, I'd say it was because it's no more functioning as a post office. That post office was grade 1 post office in South Africa. Used to employ thousands of people. But now, if you can go there, yeah, you realize that something's not right. Post office was big. JP. They call JP Post Office. It used to employ a lot of people, thousands. Hey, people, it's a shame what is happening in South Africa. I'm telling you, it's a shame, 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 shame. We used to have shops who cut beds, sales house, Rodix furnitures, early rains, London fish and chips. There was President Hotel next to the station. It was one of the biggest hotels in Johannesburg. It was one of them. I know there were some hotels like Carlton Center, which is Carlton Hotel. Later, there was the one which was in Small Street, Joburg Sun, and others. There was another one which was next to President. I just forgot his name. But that place used to be beautiful. The town was clean. You couldn't urinate in the street. You'll be arrested. And you ask yourself why people are doing that, because we do have toilets in town. We do have toilets in town. That other side, we used to have another post office at Risik, where it was not that big, but it was helping. Next to the Carlton Center, we used to have Colosseum. It was a theater. We used to be visited by artists from overseas. They used to perform there. Isaac Hayes, Opetty Wright, if I'm not mistaken, even Percy Sledge. At Colosseum, I did, if I'm not mistaken. If so far my memory is serving me well. At least Colosseum is better now, because now it's a residence area now. It's no more a theater. Small Street. See, yeah. Is chaos there. Small Street is chaos. There's a lot of robberies there. Daylight, broad light. It's so busy. I can't even imagine that. It's bad, but wait. Small Street is bad. Yeah, we've got a problem in South Africa. Even then, Small Street, like I said before, we used to have an hotel there. It was Joburg Sun. It was closed because of crime. Even Carlton Hotel, it was closed because of crime. I remember there was IBM behind the Carlton Center. They left that building, even though now it's taken by government, that building. Go to Troy, for Vormarans, Poli, and around Salem Center. You can't even walk in that pavement. You walk right in the streets, because it's packed there. It's packed. Like I say, robberies every day. Even people are selling fake goods there. Even drugs are there. You find them there. Be that area. Look at that Salem building. It's wasted now. What a beautiful building. Wasted. If you go to Moore Street, Hout Market, going down, we used to have factories. They are closed. They are no more functioning. They are no more functioning. That other side of Doronfontein, next to the station, Doronfontein station, we also used to have factories that side. The place is vacated. We are now having people hijacking all those buildings, staying there as residents. If you don't mind, go and check. I'm not talking my myth. It's what I saw with my eyes. Whatever I'm telling you, I can second it. I saw those things. I didn't hear by somebody else. He says, I've seen those places. I know those places from when I was a young boy. I was born in Johannesburg. I know all those places. We used to go to Ellis Park to watch soccer. So I know what I'm talking about. And I know those factories. We used to buy some of our goods there in those factories. They're gone. That outside of the Ellis Park, Bertram's, you find there's crowds there. You don't know where they are coming from. Police must investigate all the people who are staying around Bertram's. And the ownership of those properties is the duty of the police. What is happening around South Africa, especially Johannesburg, which is not correct. And you don't know who benefits from that. And a lot of buildings are abandoned. And people have occupied those buildings. And those buildings are overcrowded. If I mean overcrowded, I mean overcrowded. In some of the rooms in those buildings, you find people are sleeping at 8 a room. Some sleep at night. Some sleep during the day. It means they change shift, sleeping in those buildings. The way they are crowded. The place stinks because everybody urinate anywhere. Even the patches, it just urinate. It doesn't care. Don't know. So even if you can see him or her, it doesn't matter. Some have even built cuckoos right inside the buildings. Just imagine somebody is not even owning the building, but he come with and build a shack right in someone's building. That's criminality. When you walk around those empty buildings around Moy and other streets there, you find people throwing faces through the windows. Just imagine. It's terrible of it. It's terrible. Our parks are so dirty. They don't care. They unite and leave their faces there, right in the park. Even that Joburg Park, that other side of next to Hebrew, that park was so beautiful. It was beautiful. But now, yo, around MTN rank is crowded. Even in front of the Shell House, which was once the house of ANC. You can't even walk on the streets. Crime is cyber for it. It's in Joburg. Crime is high. But we need solutions. Well, the areas which I didn't mention, that side of Tafontein, is terrible. It's around Johannesburg. There's a times where Nigerians were fighting with the Zimbabweans, fighting for the territory of selling drugs, right in Tafontein. Just imagine, people are leaving their countries and come and fight in South Africa. Yo, I yeah, we're in trouble in South Africa. We're in trouble. I'm honest, we're in trouble. I'm afraid right now to go to town alone. I can't just go alone to town. Yo, but I heard the president saying something the other time, saying no, it's going to bring people to fix that town. Will he manage? Will he be able to fix that town? We've got a road of more than 25 years. Firstly, the place is overcrowded. Johannesburg is overcrowded. Right now, I'm not talking about Hebrew and other sections. I'm just talking around here, the CPD. Johannesburg is overcrowded. And those people are not working. So you ask yourself, where did they get money to survive? How do they survive? Because they're not working. At night, you find people moving in groups at night. I think the president must improve the pace of doing things. His pace is too slow. When they're still going to arrange commissions and all these things, it will take another 10 years to 15 years to fix Johannesburg. We really need a real intervention. Not manga business. We need intervention. Another problem we're having is the Human Rights Commission around Johannesburg. They're not balanced. We must be honest with the situations. Yes, people must be protected. But if somebody commit crime, he's now a criminal. That person doesn't have rights anymore. If you commit a crime, you've given out your rights. We should agree on that. Anyone committing crime, he must be treated as a criminal. So please, Human Rights Commission, please balance your things. Balance your things. It's not fair the way things have been done in South Africa. It's not fair. We're becoming the victims as civilians. You can't walk the street because people have got rights while being criminals. It shouldn't be like that. In a sense, we are rewarding criminals than good civilians. Our system, which is our justice system, they must tighten the laws. We can't go on like this. People must respect our space. It's just about the respect. They must respect our space. Or else criminality will go on. How are we going to stop criminality if criminals are rewarded? Having more rights. Hence, people they feel it's easy to do crime because they know no one will arrest them. People can hijack a building and bring all those people, and the building become overcrowded. No one will say anything. Instead, you should come back and beg them to go out. Now it's becoming your responsibility to take care of those people. How on earth? Really? I think something must be done. We don't have to reward criminals. I still repeat again. No, we can't reward criminals. So what I will tell my government, especially my local government, first thing, deal with the overcrowding. Deal with the overcrowding. Building which are depleted, they should be sealed. If we are still waiting for the investors, because people are inside those buildings, and the last time people died in one of the buildings, they died. A lot of people, more than 30 people died there in that building. It's hurting seeing people dying. We had an explosion right at Bridge Street. The government must spend a lot of millions, hundreds of millions, to repair that place. But worst part is when people are losing their lives. And we should have prevented that by making sure the law takes its course, by implementing it. We don't hate anybody, but criminality work or crime is bad for our people, for our economy, for our country. So let's respect the law. That's the only way of getting everything right in Johannesburg. I still repeat, deal with the overcrowding. Those buildings which has been hijacked, There's overcrowding on those buildings. I'd like to thank everyone for listening. My name is Max. What I'll ask you to do is share, like, and subscribe. Good luck. I hope everything's improved in Johannesburg. Take care.